Scene shows someone typing on a computer and moving a mouse.
What do you tell your friends?
No. School's kind of harsh right now.
No. A paper is graded.
But I've got a pretty cool study group.
Girls dance around a young man.
And my boyfriend's hot.
A couple holds hands.
Whether everything's going well or life is a mess, the first thing a lot of us do is check in with our friends. Sometimes the best way to do that is electronically.
Karen.
I have friends from all over, you know, and emailing them and keeping in touch with them, that's great. I like that a lot.
Lacey. Someone types on a keyboard and a laptop computer is opened. DoIT Pals, an internet community.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Bergstaller, Director of DoIT at the University of Washington. DoIT stands for Disability, Opportunities, Internetworking, and Technology. I'm going to tell you about DoIT Pals. DoIT Pals are teens who have disabilities, want to go to college, like to meet other students who have similar goals, value tips for success from adults with disabilities, and have access to email. If that description fits you, you'd make a great DoIT Pal. Here's a little bit more about what that means.
With Play-Doh.
I want you to have some features on your mouth. Maybe a crevice.
DoIT Pals are interested in exploring careers in science, engineering, technology, business, and other challenging fields.
That is awesome.
Jesse.
I'm interested in space sciences and medical sciences.
Justin.
I'm interested in majoring in ecology.
Blair.
I'm thinking about majoring in computer science and programming.
Your goals are supported when you're part of DoIT Pals. You get information about college entrance requirements, application procedures, college survival skills, reasonable accommodations, internship opportunities, and resume and interviewing tips. You learn about resources that can help you make your career dreams a reality.
Tracy.
Like, for me, I have a learning disability, so I can go on and ask other people questions like how to find a job and how to talk to my boss about my learning disability or what college to go to, what would be good.
Carson.
They may have a career interest that's similar to yours, and then they be able to give you advice or maybe even a job.
Scott.
And it's very interesting because I see something on the news or something I want to ask questions about, and you can just go online, email anybody, just the entire list, and we get mentors, scholars, everybody with different points of view just giving us feedback.
I've made some new friends.
Blanca.
It's kind of fun because I'm kind of the only one in my school in a wheelchair, so it's nice to know that there are other people out there.
DoIT Pals connects you to people, information, and resources.
Tressa.
I'm for sure it will help me with my college plans because it will open a huge support group for me. I won't be nervous. I won't have to depend on my mom to get all the information for me and go and make sure it's all okay. I'll be able to do it all myself.
Pals talk to mentors online.
Anne-Marie.
I'd like to discuss with those that have gone before and have been through the college experience, have had to try and find a job, what worked best for them. And you can find people who have just about the same situation that you're in. And you don't necessarily have to talk to someone who's never experienced a physical disability.
Tonight.
They've encouraged me to do things like things that people say you can't do. They encourage me. So that's been a lot of help.
Kevin.
Mentors are college students, faculty, and other professionals. Many mentors have disabilities themselves. Greg Smith, for example, has a mobility impairment and works at Microsoft.
Getting the career you want, the prerequisite to that is thinking that you might be able to do it. And so just having someone that might be in a position that you think you want to be in allows you to consider that possibility.
Bridget's mentor, who has a hearing impairment, became a role model for her. He helped her picture her life as an adult and offered ongoing encouragement.
since I can't use a telephone, email is about a part of my life, and Ed I will email every once in a while to find out how the other person was doing, and he always seemed very concerned about how I was doing, and that made me feel like I had someone who cared about me and really wanted to see me do well.
Being a DoIT Pal can even help you with school projects. You could fulfill those high school community service requirements. You might tutor a younger student, or you could give a presentation on the need for assistive technology in a computer lab. And DoIT mentors are there as your resources. DoIT Pals can come from anywhere in the world, because most of what we do happens on the internet.
Well, I email my friends.
Skylar.
From all over.
Wesley.
In Nebraska, all my friends are about 100 or so miles away, and what I like to do is keep in touch, and those that have email, it's a lot easier because you don't have to pay long-distance phone charges.
Ed.
The internet is kind of like a gateway for all of us to keep in touch with one another. It's also really fun because we can share things with more than one other person at a time. And it's a great way to just check in with people at 3 o'clock in the morning if you feel like it.
Norma.
Sometimes in the afternoon, the morning, during the day, whatever. It's great to be able to talk with people. You know, I get to know more about other people. They get to know more about me. It's great. It's really fun.
Back with Cheryl.
Of course, safety is a concern on the internet these days. The discussion list for DoIT Pals is closed to anyone other than participants in the program. This helps protect pals from unwanted messages. And of course, DoIT administrators oversee all the communication on the list.
Doug.
If there's issues around netiquette where somebody's saying something offensive to someone else, we'll do the direct contact to them and try to iron out issues.
As a DoIT Pal, you have a few responsibilities of your own. These are the things we expect. Log on to the internet at least once a week to keep up with the conversations on the discussion list. Communicate with other pals and mentors. Respond to every personal message you receive. Send email messages to the entire group at least every few weeks. Send greetings to new pals and other students with disabilities when requested. Use internet resources for school classes. So that's it. DoIT Pals is fun, it's easy, and it offers you a whole new group of friends and resources. Check us out. To apply, send email to doit@u.washington.edu. We look forward to hearing from you. For more information, contact DoIT. World Wide Web, www.washington.edu/DOIT. Phone, voice, or TTY, area code 206-685-DOIT. Address, DoIT, University of Washington, Box 355670, Seattle, Washington, 98195, 5670. Director Cheryl Bergstaller. This material is based upon work supported by the National Science Foundation under Cooperative Agreement Number HRD 0227995. Any opinions, findings, and conclusions or recommendations expressed in this material are those of the author and do not necessarily reflect the views of the National Science Foundation. Copyright 2005, University of Washington.